Hello and welcome to Great Hang, the greatest hang that's ever hanged. I'm your hang, Tim McLaughlin, coming to you with your other hang, Myka Fox. Hello, Myka.
Hi, Tim.
How are you?
Well, I think you know how I am, considering we've spent the last 5 days basically strapped to each other in the hell pit that is Cincinnati, Ohio. Great
I like
town.
it there. So Myka is tired. I am also tired, but we just got back. I recorded my album in Cincinnati, Ohio, and
Shit.
And it was a very fun time. We had a good time.
We did have. It was the most fun I've had in a long time because.
You hear that? Cincinnati, Ohio, the most fun you'll ever have.
No. No, in fact, honestly, almost everything that I liked about Cincinnati, I brought with me.
Oh, the weed?
Yeah, the weed, but also it was beautiful weather, which, okay, I don't think Cincinnati can boast that every day. I think we got lucky.
No, well, we got lucky and unlucky. Because it was so nice, the turnout was terrible for the shows. Because it was the first weekend over 50 that they've had all year.
Yeah, well, I don't care about that. It's not my album.
I know.
I was like, fuck yeah, it's nice out. I can take a long walk next to a highway, and there's a bunch of fountains with geese.
Oh, well, there are an abundance of geese and fountains in Cincinnati.
If you want to see a fountain spray blue water and sort of catch some kind of respiratory disease, I say check out Cincinnati.
The city of 1,000 fountains, Cincinnati.
So I had a great time, but also because it was like, I'm in Ohio, everyone's fat and ugly. I was like, let's...
Everyone was super fucking fat and ugly.
I was like, if you can't beat them, join them. And while I could beat them, I decided to also join them.
Will the man that I brought up on stage with the mullet and made him do a twirl, will that make the album?
That's apropos of nothing. Just talk about your album already. Just fucking
saying,
get it out.
That guy was fat and... What do you mean it was apropos of nothing? That guy was fat and ugly.
Oh.
So I guess it was apropos of something, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, but you were like, will he make the album? You didn't say what happened, so you're referring to something that nobody knows.
I said...
You're saying...
No. I did say what happened. I said, will the guy that I brought on stage and with a mullet and made do a twirl make the album? That is what happened.
It does sound like a non sequitur to me.
Okay, but I think if you put two and two together, if the guy came up on stage and had a mullet and is in Ohio and is in Cincinnati and was at our show, you could make the logical jump to him being fat and ugly. No.
I guess, but listen, you also have to be like, oh, at the taping, where, what is he talking about? You left out a lot of important details, Tim.
Not really, because everyone already knew the details. They knew that the taping was at Go Bananas. They know that we were doing it in Cincinnati.
No.
We've been talking about it for weeks.
Nobody cares about your life. You have to let them know. They're not like, oh right, Tim's album.
You're creating a problem where there was no problem. Everyone already knew all of the things that you needed to know for this.
Okay, Tim, just talk about your album.
It went pretty good. I'm one of the greater comedians that's ever lived.
The Greater Lakes.
I'm one of the greater 5 lakes. I'm not one of the Finger Lakes. I do not do that kind of stuff. I am one of the good comedians in the world, probably top 10%, and my album will be very good.
You think top 10% comedians?
Yeah, I mean...
Is this working comedians or comedians total?
Working comedians right now.
Okay.
And I'm saying top 10%, and that's being conservative. I would put myself in the top 5% of comedians.
Now, how many comedians do you think is the top 5% of comedians?
All right, so let's say, are we counting people who on Facebook say that they're comedians?
That's what I was asking you. I said working
comedians. Well, that's
comedians.
I'm working it out. We're figuring it out.
That's the difference between working comedians and just people who say they're comedians.
Well, but people in the Midwest that you've never heard of in your life. There's working comedians that do like corporate gigs and make 6 figures that you've never heard of and never will hear of.
But they count.
They count, and I think I'm better than almost all of them.
Yeah, and yet you don't make 6 figures or even one figure.
No, what the fuck? I made 4 figures this week.
Whoa.
How many figures did you make?
3.
And how many figures did you spend at the Yacht store?
I got to go to Vineyard Vines for the very first time, and let me tell you, that was the best thing that ever happened to me.
We pulled up, so we did a classic road move where you go to the mall. That's a good move to do when you're on the road, is go to the mall. Jeff Sheen says The mall is a microcosm of the city that you're in.
He's such a man with so much depth.
Yeah, he loves to go to the mall and he loves to go to Applebee's. He also says that at Applebee's, everything tastes like the price it is.
Oh, like the ink that the price was printed with?
Well, he goes, you buy a $20 steak? It tastes like a $20 steak. They're not trying to do anything more or anything less.
I disagree. I think everything tastes god awful at Applebee's. I went there ironically on a Valentine's one year with a boyfriend who was not you. Sorry.
Well, we went to a nicer place, but yes, go on.
And I was like, oh, but it's Applebee's. Like, how bad could it be? Millions of people eat here a day. Just truly disgusting. Truly disgusting. First of all, no restaurant should have a table sitting next to the busser bins that are constant, just nasty, dirty plates constantly being shuffled about. They should not put a table.
Is that where your Valentine's Day table was?
No, why do you ask?
I don't know.
Yes, of course it was. And it was fucking disgusting. The food was fucking disgusting.
What did you get?
The problem is I think I was trying to eat a little healthy, so I probably did one of those a grilled chicken with a side of broccoli and a blah blah blah, but the broccoli was soaked in butter and so mushy, it had none of its texture. It had been frozen probably 5 different times. The chicken, it was all tasted just metallic in a way.
Yeah, your need to be healthy fucks you over on eating good.
I mean,
because in Applebee's you're eating good in the neighborhood.
What should I have eaten there? What's the Applebee's move?
What do they got? I would have gotten
probably I don't know, omelet egg rolls or something fucking disgusting. I
would have done it. Well, that's where I was going. I would have done an appetizer sampler.
Yeah.
I'd have done that or whatever seafood they have. I'm sure they have a fresh catch of the day.
But even their oh yeah, right? Yeah, the fresh catch. Where every day is Monday.
Yeah. No, I think you could get away with just eating nothing there because it's trash. And Chili's is a superior restaurant, and Jeff is wrong. Jeff Sheen says Chili's is too much. I think Chili's is just right.
But Tim, your suggestion to go to the mall lit me up from the inside out. It was the happiest I've ever been. We
pull up to the mall, and then we're walking up, and Myka gasps. And she goes, oh, they have a Vineyard Vines, which is a thing, of course, I've never heard of.
I've only heard about it on, I get served, I don't know, maybe Instagram ads, maybe, I think I saw, one of those paper pamphlets at, some rich bitch, corporate park or something.
Yes.
I'm what the fuck is this? Anyway, I walked in, I was so excited. I was this is where we have to be.
But what is a Vineyard Vines? You see, now you need to explain what a Vineyard Vines is to the people because you're not explaining it.
Well, I would love to. Thanks, Tim. Vineyard Vines is a place where rich Hamptons cunts goes to get their clothes for the summer when they're sitting on a dock or on their yacht or in their beach house.
Yes, and this one was in Cincinnati for some reason.
Because, Tim, they have rivers.
They have lakes.
And I bet they also, if you live in Cincinnati, my bet is you can save some fucking coin and have a, summer home somewhere by a lake.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean, if you make 6 figures, you can probably get yourself a little lake house somewhere.
You got a lot of lakes over there, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of lakes in the Midwest.
That's right. So I'm thinking...
there's 1,000 in Minnesota alone.
Wow. Go on.
Anyways, this place had boats inside of it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was funny because, okay, so I'm just, finding the most expensive shit in the entire store and being and this, and this. And she's like, okay, when you're ready, meet me by the boat. And I'm like, bitch, what'd you say to me?
Yeah, there were, 7 boats, so I didn't know which one she was talking about. Also...
She meant the register. I don't know why that also had to be called the boat.
I don't know. I think that's probably just their term in their story. She was also a good salesman because you kept stepping out, and she's like... Oh my God, you look incredible in that. And I was like, this lady knows how to make commission.
Well, Tim, you were also saying that.
You look good in your stuff. What am I supposed to tell you? You look bad? You look good.
No, and I was there for it. I walked in and I was like, where are your polos, please?
And I picked out a good one for you.
I knew exactly what I wanted, and there were no women's polos. But they did have a little boys section that, let me tell you, was... fucking A++ for Micah Fox.
I sniffed all the underwear for the little boy in the little boys section.
Pre-sniffed underwear at the Cincinnati Vineyard Vines. Go get yours today.
It's pretty good. But so we went to Vineyard Vines. Micah dropped about what she made for the weekend on clothing.
me.
Which, good for her, you know? It's
No,
nice.
it was absurd. I feel guilty about the cashmere sweater. I don't
Yes,
need to be
Myka
buying
bought
that.
a cashmere sweater for $100.
Right before the summer, because that's when you need one.
Yeah, well, you know, the summer you get cool nights. You could get a cool night and have to warm up with your cashmere
When
sweater.
I'm wearing my Vineyard Vines sweater, every night is cool.
That's true. And then you got a quarter zip.
Oh, yeah, a classic quarter zip.
You look like a real bitch in that thing.
I love it.
That was like a classic. I'm about to buy a slave out.
You know what? It's my time. I'm ready this summer. Listen, I'm rich. I'm white. People already think I'm a Karen.
Yes.
Like, just fucking let me look like it.
Fall in line, or fucking bug out. That's what I say.
If I'm gonna get treated like a Karen, then I'm gonna dress like a Karen.
So we went to Vineyard Vines, but then because Vineyard Vines is so expensive, it's just a store outside of the mall. It is not actually connected to the mall. I'm not any
Regular
mall trash.
mall people can get into it.
Yeah, the trash has to go around to the outside, and these people don't like walking, so they're not doing that.
That's right. You can get to the Louis Vuitton, but not the Vineyard Vines.
And the Louis Vuitton had been held up at the mall recently. They did a Russian grab. They did the classic. That's the new thing that people have been doing is they rush into a really nice place and they steal like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of stuff, and then they run out.
Yo, we should have done that to the Vineyard Vines.
They
They would fucking never expect that.
We should have done it to the Purple Mattress store. If
Tim, that thing is 200 pounds.
I know. It would have been cool if we could have done it.
Oh, hello.
And now we have a guest appearance from Toe in the middle of the thing. And this is for visual intake only. God damn it! So if you want to see Toe, jump up on the
she's
table.
Gonna do a good leap.
She might do a big jump, which you could see if you go to patreon.com/greathang and sign up for the video feed. You can get little catches of Toe. So we're in the mall. I see AEW wrestling star Jon Moxley, former WWE star Dean Ambrose, who lives in Cincinnati and is giant in real life. And I wanted to yell, "I'm friends with Colt Cabana," so that he'd be my friend, but he was with his wife and his child. So I figured I just shouldn't yell at him at all.
Yeah. Also, I don't know. If someone like screamed at me like, "Oh, I'm friends with Karen Fee," and I'd be like, "I don't give a fuck. Get out of my life." I don't care. You know, like, prove it. Like, you know, first of all, probably not. That's probably what he would think, is he'd probably be like, probably not.
Right. I know him.
That's the lamest fucking move. I'm so glad I wish you had done it, because he probably would have given you a dirty look. And he'd probably been nice.
What I would have done if I said anything, I would have gone, "Johnny."
But instead, you fucking clammed up like a little
Well,
scared
I saw
bitch.
him. I realized who he was as he was past us. So it wasn't like, because he was playing, like he was tossing his kid around. And I was like, that guy looks, oh my God. And he had already kind of passed. And so my time to go, "Johnny."
Is that what they say to him?
No, that's just what I would have done. Oh, one time have I ever told the story of when I saw
Yes.
when I saw Pauly Shore
No.
checking in at the Cosmopolitan in Vegas? He was with like some fucking fat titted prostitute, and he's checking in, and I am drunk, and I'm hanging out, and I'm like, "The Weezer checking into
my
the Cosmo."
He probably loved it.
"What's up, Weez?" And he goes, and I was asked to leave the area.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, they asked me to leave the area because I was making a scene. So me and they were
That is very funny.
they were also kicking out prostitutes from the bar at the same time. So I got like escorted out with like two different prostitutes. Like one was dressed like a little sailor. She had like a little tiny sailor's hat on.
Really?
And she had like the biggest tits I've ever seen in like real life. And she was like, I was like, "We all gotta go. I'm with them."
She call them her flotation devices.
Yeah.
She wearing her wings.
So I'd go, "The Wee's checking in at the Cosmo."
I mean, you know what? If you become famous like that, that's what you deserve for the rest of your life.
Yeah. And also,
It's like, hey man, the Wheeze paid for those tits you're about to enjoy.
right. And it's also like, what? I got moved from the bar where I was paying for drinks to a slot machine where I put in $5 and then got another free drink.
Oh wait, they pushed you to the slots?
Well, because it's right there by the bar. The slots
from
are right
sluts
there.
to slots, the Tim McLaughlin story.
That's right. From riches to bitches.